Hello children, dear students and educators.
Under the visionary leadership of our esteemed district collector, Mrs. Pamela Satpathy, and our dedicated educational officer, Sri CHVS Janardhana Rao, we are proud to introduce the class 10th video program for upcoming board examinations.
Our mission is clear. No student should be left behind. Dear students, embrace this opportunity, then success is yours.
As we navigate the journey towards success, Mr. Vinayadhar Raju and I, resource persons in English, give tips in this video to pass easily in SSC examinations. So get ready to take notes. Watch it till end.
We are going to learn do's and don'ts of coming public examination, particularly while answering the reading comprehension passage. For learning any language, reading is the key, whether it is Telugu or Hindi or English. Even in the examination also, that works well. Remember, always reading is the thinking. That means while reading, you are thinking. If you think seriously about that particular passage, then only you can comprehend the passage well. So for that, you need to read the text 2 or 3 times and pay the attention while reading. So consider the reading as a serious activity. Concentrate much on that and relate to the characters and the events. Interact with the text. Identify the main ideas and the supporting elements in the passage. This will lead to the deeper understanding of the passage. So read the questions given at the end of the passage and read the text again to look for the specific information. Suppose what will happen if you read the passage without reading the questions, you will get the overall understanding of the passage. After reading the questions, your mind will look for the specific information in that, so that will lead to the better comprehension, so that you can answer the questions easily. It is not necessary to know the meaning of each and every word in the passage. Generally, most of them will think that the vocabulary is the key for the comprehension. But as a human being, we know the 90% or the 80% of the vocabulary already know. With the support of that, we can guess the meaning of the unfamiliar words in the passage. That's why don't think too much about the words that are unfamiliar to you. Just try to guess the meaning in the context. That will help you to comprehend the passage well. Just ignore the words which are not important. If necessary, guess the meaning in the context. Read with the purpose. So after reading the questions, if there is a purpose created in your mind, that leads to the comprehension of the passage. Focus on the sequence of actions and concentrate on the cause and the consequences. So read quickly to get the overview of the text or a general idea. Run through the text quickly to locate the specific information. So don'ts or do's. Begin the answer with your own sentence. Be specific. Your answer should be within 2 or 3 sentences, not more than 5 sentences. There are open-ended questions. Answer them in your own sentences and no fixed answers for them. So there are questions which you don't find the answer in the passage. For that, you need to think and you have to tell your opinion. And most of the time, there are the reasons also, your opinion. Why it is like that, why not? You have to tell the reason also while answering that answer. Write neatly and avoid overwriting. So this will give you to score better in the examination. Don't copy the text as it is from the passage. So generally, most of the children, what they will do, no, they will find the keyword in the question and look for the same keyword in the passage, and they will write the sentence before that and sentence after that. So that is a good idea, but you won't get the 100% marks. You may get 1 or 2 marks, but not 4 out of 4. So don't do that. Don't write the complete paragraph. Some students will have an habit of writing entire paragraph for each answer also. So examiner is not going to give you the marks for them. So information generative questions and open-ended questions. Always in the comprehension passage, there are 2 types of questions. So these information generative questions, generally you will find the information within the passage only. For these open-ended questions, you need to think and write your own opinion. Instruction is very crucial for the English language paper. If you understand the instructions given in the question paper, it is easy to pass the examinations. So read the instructions thoroughly before attempting the questions. Let us have a look at the instructions given in the question paper itself. So here look at the first part. There are maximum marks are 80 for that, and read the questions paper carefully. Answer the questions under part A in the answer booklet itself, and write the answers to the questions under part B on the question paper itself. That means you have to tie the part B to your answer booklet. You need not carry home this part B section. So avoid overwriting. Writing clearly, legibly is very important to get a good number of marks in it. Next, the first one, look at here, it is part A. Read the following passage. So this is the first passage for you from the lesson. So the first reading will give you the overall picture of that. Then you have to read the questions thoroughly. So look at here the instruction, answer each of the following in 2 to 4 sentences, not more than that. Even if some of them will have an habit of writing the answers half page, more than half page. So what will happen if you write the answers like that? It's a clear evidence to the paper evaluator that you are not in a position to comprehend the passage, so you have written answer like that. So they want to read you those answers and they will strike it off. So you will lose the marks. Don't do that. Read the passage thoroughly, read the questions, and then begin the answer with your own sentence. That answer must be limited to 3 to 4 sentences. Another thing is that if you write the lengthy answers, there may be a possibility of grammar and the spelling mistakes. If the evaluators find out those things, definitely he will cut the marks. So be precise. Your answer must be to the point. So that will give you and help you to get the good marks in the comprehension part. Next question is, so these things are applicable to even for the second passage also. Look at here, there is a one important question in the second passage. Here pick the 3-4 statements according to the passage. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences are given. Out of these 5, only 3 statements are the true. You have to pick them and you have to write their numbers. Suppose think that B, D, E are the true statements, then you have to write in your answer booklet question number 8 and answer is B, D, E, like that only. So understand this statement very carefully. 3 true statements, not the false statement. If you write like that, you will get the 4 marks here, 3 marks. Next, read this. The pie chart given below provides the information about the students' reading interest in different genres of literature. Study the chart carefully and answer the following questions. So this title itself will give you the 2 marks for that, because mostly the first question of every study skill is like that only. Look at here, what does the pie chart shows and how many genres are present in the chart. So where you will find the answer to this, here it is, the reading in different genres of the literature. So how many genres means you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So that's it. So reading, observing, understanding instructions will help you to get the good marks in the study skills part. Next, move on to the question number 13. Read the passage given below, focusing on the parts that are underlined. Answer any 4 of the questions as directed and write them in answer booklet. So look at here. This is the first sentence underlined. This is second sentence underlined. Third sentence underlined. So read this. So based on this, very few. You have to rewrite this first sentences using with the very few like that. This is about grammar part.
I am Manzoor Ali, school assistant in English. Here I suggest you some tips to gain good marks in writing discourses. You know, there are 10 marks for a major discourse and another 10 marks for 2 minor discourses.
Question number 14. Creative writing, major discourse. The major discourses are grouped as A and B. The group A discourses are conversation, interview, choreography, description, narration, drama script. And group B discourses are letter writing, essay, news report, speech script, and biography. The group A discourses are textbook dependent and group B discourses are independent. There is an internal choice between group A and group B discourse. 10 marks weightage is given to major discourse. Question number 15. Creative writing, minor discourse. The minor discourses are number 1 diary writing, number 2 message writing, and number 3 notice writing. Anyone will be asked in question number 15 for 5 marks. Question number 15 discourses are textbook dependent. Let us see question number 16. Creative writing, minor discourse. Those are number 1 poster, number 2 profile, and number 3 invitation. Anyone will be asked in question number 16 for 5 marks. These are textbook independent. Now look here, story writing tips. A good story must have this format. Number 1 title, number 2 introduction, number 3 body, and lastly conclusion. Now conversation and interview. First, identify the characters. Second, focus on the topic. Third, take care of spellings and punctuation marks. You have to write at least 15 exchanges to get full marks. Now, drama script. A drama script is a piece of writing in the form of drama. This section will deal mainly with writing a script for the stage. A drama script consists of stage directions, title, dialogues, characters, and scene. Now choreography. Choreography is a dance form through the performers can perform. The features of choreography. First, identification of the main theme and stanza-wise theme. Then, instances or events taken place. Then, characters involved, actions and chorus included. Format of the official letter. First, address of the letter writer should write at left side of the page and recipient's address. Then write the salutation as dear sir or sirs. Now write body of the letter. Briefly introduce yourself. Mention the purpose of writing the letter. Now how to write essays. The essays should have a title. All the sentences must support the title or the topic of the essay. You may write some examples, quotations, and necessary information. Now biographical sketch. Get basic information about the person whose biography you are going to write, like his or her family, birth, schooling, education, occupation or services, achievements, awards and rewards. Their message be included in biography or biographical sketch. Question number 15. Here are features of diary writing. A diary is a very important personal document. It leads to the ability to put down emotions and thoughts in a written form. It reflects the mood of the writer. It includes self-criticism and future plans. The format of diary. Mention day, date, time at left side of the page. Leave a blank line, then write dear diary, then body of the diary. Lastly, writer's name should be included. Message. A message is a piece of information, news or request meant for someone in written form. Characteristics of a well-written message. It must be informative to pass the message. Number 2, time and date and other important points to be noted. Lastly, writer's name and signature be included. Notice. What is notice? Notice is a formal means of communication. We have to include head of the institution, purpose of the notice, that is subject matter and issuing authority should be written. Question number 16. Now poster and invitation. Poster and invitation, it is nothing but an advertisement or a communication to grab the attention of the target group. The poster or invitation must have a heading, that is title. Second, a picture or a slogan that give attraction to the poster, and necessary information will be given in the form of catchy phrases or sentences. Mention date, time, venue and chief guest. Profile. Profile writing is providing a detailed description of a person, background, personality and key aspects or achievements.
First section is unseen poem, so we need to focus on this area because this is the unseen. You haven't read it before, you are going to read that one first time. So for that you need to read the poem first, answer the questions. Each question has a 4 choices. Choose the correct answer, write A, B, C, D in the brackets given below. So the first question is, who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you. It means, so option A, the poet has seen the wind. The poet and the reader have seen the wind. No one can see the wind, anyone can see the wind. So what is the answer? Now we can guess. Here neither I nor you means nobody can see the poem, so answer is the C here. You can select it. This is the answer. No one can see the wind here. Next, move on to the next question. But when the leaves hang trembling, the literary device used here is the simile. If the simile means there must be an like and as, but we don't find that here in it. It is a personification. Personification means the human characters are attributing to the inanimate characters. Here the leaves are behaving like a human being, that is trembling is the characteristics of the humans. So the leaves are attributed this quality, so this is a personification. So then the tone of the poem is it a pleasing, serious, assertive or authoritative? So when you don't get find the right answer, then you have to think of elimination of the process. So it is not a serious, it is not assertive, it is not authoritative. Then let us come to the conclusion that it is a pleasing. Then move on to the next question. But when the trees bow down their heads, the wind is passing by. This tells us the softness of the wind, the strength of the wind, the speed of the wind, the gentleness of the wind. So here the the trees are bow down their heads means the branches are moving, so this shows that the strength of the wind. So answer is the B again here. The word tremble in the poem means its movement. So this is how we can read. So in examination you have to read the poem more than twice or thrice, then read the question, then roughly come to the conclusion and read finally once again poem and read the questions again and then write your answers, so that you will get the 100% marks in it. Let us look at the examples of editing also. The editing question, it's a 22 to 26. So read the instruction first. In the following passage, 5 sentences are numbered at the beginning. So here beginning is missing. In the examinations definitely you will get that instruction. Each sentence is numbered at the beginning and each of them has an error. Correct them and write them in the given space. So if this is the 22 means the sentence 22 is this. 23 means the sentence 23 is this. 22 means not this one. So number is at the beginning of the sentence. So this is 22, this is 23, this is 24, this is 25 and this is 26. Now let us read the paragraph thoroughly and identify the errors in it. He poured himself mug and handed me the can. He drank all of it at one go. So here the article A is missing. So we need to identify that and we have to add article here. Okay, here it is. Here is the error in it. You have to write the A. A is missing here. Then he arranged the belt. Who was attach it to the trunk carefully on his forehead. So he was pictured. He then arranged the belt. Here it is. Instead of who, you have to use the word that. T-H-E-A-T, that. So he then arranged the belt that was attached to the. Okay, then let us move on to the question number 24. We were walking up a narrow road, hilly, and neither of us uttered a word. Here it is, the word is reversed, not a road hilly, it is a hilly road. So this word should be after hilly. So this is the correction that you have to do. Then go for the 25th sentence. I did not know what was going on in his mind. Here on is missing. Here on in his mind. From the time to time it crossed my mind that it was improper for me to let the father carry, not carried. So you have to make a correction here. Carry the luggage. I want to tell him that I would like to carry the trunk myself, but my guilt and shame did not allow me to do so. So after making corrections, you have to rewrite entire sentences here and underline the part of the sentence where you have made a correction. So this is easy for the evaluator. So it is convenient for me. So you will get full marks in it. That's it. Another important part in the bit part B is the cloze test. This is easy for you to score the marks. Only thing you need to do is read thoroughly. If you comprehend, you will get the answers easily. And before that, you need to read the instruction also. Look at the question number 27 to 31. Complete the passage choosing the right word from those given below. Each blank is numbered and each blank has 4 choices. Here it is the blank number 27. The choices are A, B, C and D. Then choose the correct answer and write A, B, C, D in the brackets given below. So you have to write here your choice. Suppose it's a question number 27. The choice is, and then you have to write the B here. It is. So for that you need to read it thoroughly and guess the meaning, guess the word, which word suitable to this, fill in the blank like that. This is easy for you and you will definitely get the 5 out of 5. Here it is. But don't do it in a hurry. Take your own time. Read thoroughly. Read instruction, read passage, read options. Then try to guess exact word in that. So let us try this. An aeroplane is just like a petal bird. It has a huge body and large wings. So this is the answer for this. Then flight journey is the fastest mode of travel. So this is the answer for this. Then some planes dash even faster. Some planes travel even faster than a sound. There are 2 kinds of the planes. Passenger planes carry people, whereas, so answer is whereas cargo planes carry goods. And apart from this, there are fighter planes which are used. So look at here. So the answers you will get only with the comprehension. So you need to read the paragraph thoroughly, then you will get an answer. Okay. Part B, that is question number 32 to 36, related to the vocabulary part. Read the following passage with the focus on underlined part. Answer them as directed in the given spaces below. So these are the underlined words: 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. For each one there is an instruction. So this is the 32. So instruction for the 32. What is the instruction? Write the meaning of the underlined one. Here the word is an amazed. You have to write the meaning, equivalent meaning, that is synonym for this amazed, that is astonished. So next let us go for the 33. Here the sun. So what is the instruction for that? Replace the underlined word with the correct one which is pronounced similarly. So here it is S-U-N, sun. So answer is S-O-N, sun. How do you know that? Because it is the context is given. Little, dark, boy was the son of, not S-U-N, it is S-O-N. Next question is 34 and servant. Write the word which is opposite in meaning of the underline. So underline word is 34, word is servant, then what is opposite or antonym of that is the master. Okay, next let us go for 35. Replace the underline with the correct form. So they were playmates. So instead of playmates they have written playmate only. They were playmates. The little boy was the neighbor's child. So answer is playmates. Next go for the 36. 36, what is 36? Replace the underlined word with the suitable word. So look at here. Then how was it that he obeyed so faithfully the white boy's orders? So instead of orders they replace the word with the comments. So the right word is the answer. So that's it. You will get the 5 out of 5. Only thing is that you have to read again. For English examination, the most important thing you have to do is read instruction thoroughly, read passage and read question and try to infer the meanings out of these things so that you will get a good marks.
I hope this video will give you the best result. All the best.